This video session on simple stresses and strains includes the following topics: expression for extension of a circular tapering bar, comparison of expressions between circular uniform bar and circular tapering bar, and the last topic is on numerical problem on combination of uniform and tapering bars. This diagram is used to derive an expression for extension of a circular tapering bar. Consider a circular bar of length L having uniformly varying cross section as shown in figure 1. Figure A represents a 3D view and figure B represents the longitudinal section. Let E be the Young's modulus of the material. Let D1 be the diameter at the longer end and D2 is the diameter at the smaller end. Consider an elementary strip of width dx at a distance x as shown in the diagram. Let the diameter of the bar at a distance x be d3. From the sketch we have d1 minus d2 by L equals d1 minus d3 by x, or in other words d1 minus d2 by L of x equals d1 minus d3. This can be reduced to d3 equals d1 minus of d1 minus d2 by L into x, where d3 equals d1 minus kx and where k is given by d1 minus d2 by L. Now, from the basic definitions of stress and strain, the stress at x, F3 equals load by area. Therefore, it will be equal to P by pi d3 square by 4, or in other words 4P by pi d3 square, and you substitute the value of d3 is equal to d1 minus k of x, which will be equal to 4P by pi of d1 minus kx whole square. Similarly, strain at x, E3 equals stress by Young's modulus, that is equal to F by F3 by E, or strain E3 is given by 4P of pi of d1 minus kx square by E, wherein we are substituting the value of F3 equal to stress in the equation E3 is equal to stress by Young's modulus. Now, the elongation of the elemental strip dx is given by delta dx is equal to E3 into dx, because we know that strain is the change in length divided by the original length. If we take delta dx as the small change in length of the elemental strip dx of length dx, then delta dx is given by E3 of dx. Therefore, delta dx is equal to 4p dx divided by pi e of d1 minus kx square. When we know the elongation of the elemental strip delta dx, the total elongation delta L is obtained by integrating the above from 0 to L. Therefore, total elongation delta L is equal to integral of 4p by pi e d1 minus kx whole square into dx from 0 to L. That will be equal to 4p by pi e is a constant that is taken out of the integrals. Therefore, delta L is equal to 4p by pi e integral from 0 to L d1 minus kx to the power of minus 2 into dx. Now, if we go on integrating this one, this can be reduced to 4p by pi e of 1 by d1 minus kl into k minus 1 by d1 into k. So now delta L equals 4p by pi e of 1 divided by d1 minus d1 minus d2 by L into L. Now what I am doing is I am substituting the value of k equals d1 minus d2 by L within the brackets and keeping the constant k outside as it is. This will be reduced to 4p by pi e k of 1 divided by d1 minus d2 plus d2 minus 1 over d1. Now this reduces to 4p by pi e k of 1 by d2 minus 1 by d1. If we simplify further, it reduces to delta L equals 4p by pi e k of d1 minus d2 divided by d1 minus d2. So now delta L is equal to 4p divided by pi e of d1 minus d2 by L of d1 minus d2 divided by d1 minus d2, wherein k is taken as d1 minus d2 by L, and ultimately the expression delta L equals 4p L by pi e d1 d2. So this is the final expression for extension of a circular tapering bar. So now we can compare this extension of a circular tapering bar with the extension of a uniform circular bar, wherein delta L is given by PL by AE. That means when diameters D1 and D2 will be same, then we can consider that D1 equals D2, that is equal to D. Then that equation delta L is equal to 4PL by pi E D1 D2 reduces to 4PL by pi E D square, or it will be equal to PL by AE, as we know that A equals pi D square by 4. That means when the diameters are same, then the expression 4PL by pi E d1 d2 can be reduced to PL by AE, which is same as the elongation of a circular bar of uniform cross section. Now let us solve a simple problem which constitutes a combination of uniform bar and tapering bar. The problem is like this. A 1.5 meter long steel bar having uniform diameter of 40 mm for a length of 1 meter, and in the next 0.5 meter its diameter gradually reduces to 20 mm. Determine the elongation of the bar with the axial tensile load of 150 kN. Take E equals 200 gigapascals. So from the figure we can conclude that for a length of 1000 mm the diameter is uniform, so that we can use the formula delta L is equal to PL by AE. And in the next part, the bar is of tapering nature, and the diameter at one end will be equal to the diameter of the uniform bar, that is 40 mm, and the diameter at the other end will be equal to 20 mm, so that we can use delta L is equal to 4PL by pi E d1 d2. Now this problem can be proceeded by taking into advantage of the two expressions, and finally we can calculate the total elongation delta L by using the formula delta L is equal to PL1 by AE plus 4PL2 divided by pi E d1 d2. Just substitute the values in the above equation, taking P and E as a common factor. We have delta L is equal to 160 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton divided by 200 into 10 to the power of 3 megapascals. So here 160 kilonewton has been converted into 160 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton, because 1 kilonewton is equal to 1000 Newton and 200 gigapascals is equal to 200 into 10 to the power of 3 megapascals. And the area is 1256.64 mm square for the first part of the bar, and diameter d1 d2 are 40 and 20 mm. Therefore, the total elongation of the combination of this bar is equal to 1.273 mm, and if the load is of compressive nature, we can say that delta L is equal to minus 1.273 mm. Thank you.